Good morning, students. In the last lecture, we studied about the blood composition. That is, blood consists of two components. First one is plasma and second one component is the blood corpuscle. Now, these blood corpuscles are of three types. First one is RBC, second one WBC and third one is blood corpuscle. From these three types, in the last lecture, we completed about the RBC. Now, in this video lecture, we are going to study about the second one type, that is WBCs. WBCs, that is white blood corpuscles, or these WBCs also called as leukocytes. Okay. Now, when we studied about the WBCs, first we have to clear that these cells are colorless cells. In case of RBCs are colored cell because inside the RBC cytoplasm there is presence of the hemoglobin pigment. But WBC cells are the colorless cell, and these cells having nucleus, hence these are called as nucleated cells. Means WBCs are colorless and nucleated. Now these WBCs, these show amoeboid movement. Which type of movement? Amoeboid movement. And due to this amoeboid movement, they shows the property dipedesis. Which property? Dipedesis. Now what is mean by dipedesis? This amoeboid movement, it helps the WBCs. This is blood capillary. Inside these the blood cells are present. Through this capillary wall, these WBCs can easily squeeze out. This property, it is called as dipedesis. Now, these WBCs, these are having normal count from 5,000 to 11,000 WBCs per cubic millimeter. Okay, 5,000 to 11,000 WBCs per cubic millimeter. As compared to the RBCs, this total count of WBCs is very less. Also, difference in the lifespan, there is 3 to 5 days. How much lifespan? It is 3 to 5 days of the lifespan. Now these these WBCs, these are involved in the defense mechanism. Which mechanism? Defense mechanism, and they protect our body from the different infections. Because these WBCs show a property. This property is called as polymorphism. Now polymorphism means what? Poly, that is many or different, and morph means shapes. These WBC, these are present in different forms, that is all types of the WBCs. Hence, WBC shows the property of polymorphism. Now, in case of the WBCs, when we observe the normal count, it is 5,000 to 11,000 per cubic millimeter. But sometimes different conditions we can observe related to the total count of the WBCs. Now, first condition, if the total count of the WBCs, it is decreased, or it may be less than 4,000. Normal component 5,000. If it is decreased, this condition is called as leukocytopenia. Means decreased count of WBC is called as leukocytopenia. Okay. Sometimes what happens, in case of this, the count of WBC is increased, and this increase is temporary increase. Okay, this temporary increase, this condition is called as leukocytosis. And third one condition, that is leukemia. or this leukemia, it is also known as blood cancer. It is known as also blood cancer. In case of this, there is uncontrolled cell division or uncontrolled increase in the normal count of the WBCs. This condition is called as leukemia. Now these three terms are very much important regarding the MCQs. First one, leukocytopenia, that is decrease in the condition. This condition is called as leukocytopenia. Then temporary increased WBC count called as leukocytosis, and uncontrolled increase is called as leukemia. Okay. Now this leukocytopenia, this condition, it is mostly occur in the patients, that is HIV patients, AIDS patients, okay, or tuberculotic patients. In case of these three conditions, WBC's number is greatly reduced, due to which immunity of the patients does not remains and the persons become very susceptible, because condition is leukocytopenia. Then leukocytosis condition is temporary increase. It may be due to some type of the infection. When there is infection, temporarily WBC increase in our blood. But this leukemia, in case of the leukemia, here is the uncontrolled cell division, due to which there is formation of tremendous number of WBCs, and this condition is recognized as the blood cancer. Okay, these three conditions are very much important. Now, in case of the leukopoiesis, it is the process of formation. What is leukopoiesis? It is the process of formation of WBC. In case of RBC, we already studied the process of formation of RBC is called as erythropoiesis, and process of formation of WBCs, it is called as leukopoiesis. Okay. Now these general information of WBCs, it may be asked for the MCQs question or also for the short note. Okay. Now just we revise in short, that is WBCs means white blood corpuscles. These are also known as leukocytes. Okay. Now these WBCs are colorless because there is no any respiratory pigment, and these WBCs having nucleus. Hence these are called as nucleated cells. Now this WBC shows amoeboid movement, and due to this amoeboid movement, the property of diapediasis we can observe. Now what is diapediasis? Diapediasis means these WBCs easily squeeze through the blood capillaries. This property is called as diapediasis. If you observe the normal count, it is 5000 to 11,000 per cubic millimeter, and lifespan is 3 to 5 days only. Now these WBC, all types of the WBCs, these are involved in the defense mechanism, that is protection of the body from various type of the pathogens by the production of different types of cells. And the basic property of WBCs, these are polymorphic in nature, means all WBC shows different types, that is 5 types of the different cells included in the WBCs. Now regarding with the WBCs, these terms are very much important. The first one, process of formation of WBCs called as leukopoiesis. Second, when the count of WBC is decreased, it is called as leukocytopenia. When there is increase, which is temporarily increase in the WBC count, it is called as leukocytosis. And when there is uncontrolled increase in the WBCs, it is called as leukemia. This leukemia means actually blood cancer. This leukocytosis condition occur due to different types of the infection, and leukocytopenia condition, it occurs in case of the HIV patients, AIDS patients, or the tuberculosis patients. Okay. Now, regarding this basic information related to the WBCs, now we are going to study about the types of the WBC. In the brief idea of the blood vascular system, we know that is WBC is divided into two main types. In case of this, there are two main types. First one is granulocytes and second one is granulocytes. Okay. Now first we concentrate on these two types. From this first one type, that is granulocytes. Okay. And second one type, it is called as granulocytes. Okay. Now these are the two types of the WBCs. The word granulocytes itself indicates that granulocytes means these blood cells having granules. These are having granules, and here absence of the granules absence. Okay. Now these granulocytes are 72%, while agranulocytes are 28%. Now actually granulocytes and agranulocytes, these are the cells. Okay. But these cells in this cytoplasm, suppose this is cell, this one is also cell. Now what is the basic difference in these two? These granulocytes which consist of cytoplasm. This agranulocyte also consists of the cytoplasm. Okay. But difference is that these granulocyte, they consist of granules in the cytoplasm. What is this? These are the granules. These granules are nothing but the secretory vesicles. What is these granules? These granules are the secretory vesicles. They consist of various enzymes. Now such type of granules, these are absent here. In case of the agranulocytes, this cytoplasm is clear cytoplasm. Means in this cytoplasm, granules are absent. Hence, this is called as agranulocyte and these cells are called as granulocytes. Okay. Now, in these granulocytes, these are formed from myeloid stem cells. What is the origin? These cells are formed from myeloid stem cells, and these agranulocytes, these are formed from lymphoid stem cells. Is from which stem cells these are derived? You can clear. That is, granulocytes are developed from myeloid stem cells and agranulocytes are developed from lymphoid stem cells. Second one basic difference is that the granulocytes, these are having lobed nucleus. Which type of nucleus? Lobed nucleus. This is very important point. And in case of agranulocytes, non-lobed nucleus. Whatever the types of the agranulocytes, in this type nucleus, it is non-lobulated or non-lobed. But in case of granulocyte, nucleus is present which is having lobes. Okay. Now once these granulocytes are formed from this myeloid stem cell, okay, once formed, after that they do not divide. Remember, these granulocytes, once these are formed, they do not divide, But in case of the agranulocytes, once they form, these granulocytes can divide by the cell division called as mitosis. By which division? The cells can divide by the mitosis. Okay. Now, in case of the granulocytes, if you observe, it shows the, or it also called as polymorphonuclear cells, that is PMN. What it called as? PMN. PMN, that is polymorphonuclear cells. Okay. Now these polymorphonuclear cells means there will be different types. Poly means number of, morpho means form or shape, hence it is called as PMN because it consists of 3 different types of the cell, that is neutrophils, then basophils and acidophil. What it shows? Neutrophil, basophil and acidophil. While here these agranulocytes, it shows only 2 types. First one is lymphocyte and second one is the monocyte. Okay. Now these are the basic differences which are involved in the types of the WBCs. May be asked for the question, that is differentiate between granulocytes and agranulocytes. Okay. The first one basic difference is that these granulocytes are 72% and these are 28%. Granulocytes means cytoplasm having granules, and these granules are nothing but the secretory vesicles, and these secretory vesicles, they consist of enzymes. What it consists of? They consist of enzyme. Now such type of larger granules we can observe here. Now these granulocytes are developed or derived from the myeloid stem cells, and in this neutrophil, basophil and acidophil, lobed nucleus can be observed. In case of these granulocytes, these are PMN cells because they show polymorphic nature, that is also called as PMN for polymorphonuclear cells. And these are of 3 types: neutrophils, basophil and acidophil. Okay. Then second one type is agranulocytes, 28%. This cytoplasm is clear, granules are absent, hence cytoplasm is clear. These WBCs, that is agranulocytes, developed from lymphoid stem cells. The nucleus are non-lobed, no lobed nucleus, and these cells divide by the mitosis. There are 2 types of these cells, that is lymphocytes and monocytes. Okay. Such type of basic differences in the granulocytes and agranulocytes. In the next video lecture, we are going to study about the first one type, that is types of the granulocytes: neutrophil, basophil and acidophils. Thank you.